Okay, so welcome back to another weekly market breakdown video. I've been doing this for 3 or 4 weeks now, and actually a lot of the trades that I've been breaking down have actually been playing out exactly how I've been saying they would. So if you've been watching along, hopefully you've caught some winning trades. If not, well, hopefully you're watching along now. Let's break down a few more and see if we can get some more winning trades. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. And we're going to start with GBN. And to start with, on the daily, as always, we can clearly see we've had price pushing down, pull back, pushing down, and now we're starting to pull back. And I'm looking to see if we can get price come down to this area down here to the double bottom. So I'm looking to take advantage of some sells. So where am I going to look for price to pull back to before we drop is what I'm looking at now. So I plotted in my Fibonacci levels from here to here, and I'm looking to see if we hit one of these levels before price drops down. So if I drop into the 1 hour, we are looking for some clear price action to one of these levels. We have actually already hit, but it just rejected. We did actually get a 1, 2, 3 here, which I actually took a loss on, but I'm not bothered. I took the trade here, took a 1% loss as price discount here. But now I'm looking to see how price reacts to this level here again, or if we come up to here. So all I'll be looking for is for price to push down, get the correction, drop, or to see if we get some clean price action up to here before we drop again, pull back, push. So that's what I'll be looking for with that pair. Really simple, nothing else to it. Obviously I could have a 4th level on up here, but that's all I'm looking for. Now, if I don't actually get clear price action to one of those levels, or I don't get price push up, rejection, and then a pullback, I won't be looking for an entry, because yes, price could still push down to that double bottom area, but I just know that there's a higher probability of me losing if I just jump in without those things. If price just pushed up here and then it pushed down and I just took an entry here, I know there's a really high chance you could do anything before it finally pushes down, which is why I really want that clear price action first before I'm looking to get involved. I don't just want to jump in because I think I know which way price is going, because you're just going to lose a lot of trades that way. You just need to have a plan to execute those trades. So that's the first trade. That one is really easy. I don't really see any reason to look for buys at the minute because there's nothing for me for an indication. Yeah, price could go up, but there's nowhere I'd be looking for buys until we get down to here, or we do get that really clear push up. So that's GBN. GBUSD, I've been watching for a while now, and we're finally starting to come down to these areas down here. I've got my Fibonacci plotted from here to here, and I'm just looking to, oh wait, that wasn't right. Fibonacci level plot from here to here. Just need to straighten these up a little bit. I can get rid of this one now actually. So all I'm looking for is this 3 touch pattern here, 1, 2, 3. I'm just looking to see if price comes down to this 3rd Fibonacci level and the 3rd touch of the pattern, and see if I get a rejection, and if I do, I'll look for an entry. Again, if I drop to the 1 hour, all I'm looking for is a rejection near to this level, and then I'll just play the area. Because I've got that clear 3 touch pattern, I don't need to wait for perfection, and I will look to enter the trade. If you don't want to take the rejection, that's fine. Just wait for the push up, the pullback, and then look to get involved. So that's really just that one. Another really simple trade. The only thing with this trade is that price hasn't pushed up really impulsively. It's very corrective, it pushed up quite correctively, but I'm thinking that before we drop, we may hit these levels first. So at this moment in time, that's why I'm looking for the buy. But there is a chance that price doesn't do that and we just start to push down, and if we do, I'll wait for a bit of I'll start to wait for a more clear push, and then I'll set my fib levels to see if we can take advantage of some short-term sells before maybe we push up again. But for now, these are the only significant levels that I really have plotted in. That's all I'm looking for. I don't need to make it harder. That's it. If that wasn't there, I wouldn't be looking for anything. But that is GBUSD. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else really that stands out for me, but that's it. If it wasn't for this 3 touch pattern here, I probably actually wouldn't be looking to take entries at this Fibonacci level, because of this not so impulsive push up, it's not so clear that we've had the impulse up and the pullback and then price is going to continue because of that. But because I've got this clear 1, 2, 3, that's actually why I'm looking to get involved, and it's another confluence, another hint that price could push up. So the next pair is Euro AUD, and this is a trade I covered last week or the week before, maybe both, and I took a winning trade on this. As we can see on the daily, we've got this clear significant double bottom here, and we know that there's a very high chance that price is going to push down to this level here. So I was looking for some short-term sells to push down to here, and price actually created a 3-touch pattern to the levels. So I set my order at the rejection here, just didn't take me out there. I believe I had something like this. I had quite a big stop loss, and price just pushed down, almost took me out. Well, not really, halfway to taking me out. Pushed down to 5%, I believe, and then it pulled back to 3%. So I took a 3% win on that trade. Nothing to moan about. 3% gained. But now what we're looking for is, we're not interested in that. I don't want this on anymore. Delete that because it's no longer relevant to me. And all I'm looking for is price to come back up, possibly to the double top here, or to the second fib level here. Let me just change this. So that's what I'll be looking for, is price to come up to this double top, or price to come up to this second fib level, and to see the price action we get, because there's still enough percentage down to here. I mean, we could even get price pushed down, come up to this double top area here, and then push down, and that would actually be quite a strong correction that I didn't see last time when I was doing it actually. So actually there's another trade that we could be looking for that I've just seen, double top or a 3-touch pattern. So there's more scenarios actually that we could be looking for. So if you're looking at this pair, we're looking for the short-term sales, and we've got 3 places that we want to be looking for price to hit before we start to look for sales to that area. So we can have the double top here, or the 3-touch pattern. We could have the double top up here, or we could have this Fibonacci level up here. And all you want to be looking for is some clear price action, or a push down and a pullback. Now the pullbacks, obviously I say, I'm not going to dive into too much exactly what you want to be looking for, because it took me a very long time to come up with my own, come up with my own trading plan, come up with my own analysis. So I can't break down everything because I can't give away too much. But all you have to know is that price will pull back and then drop, and it's just up to you to do some back testing and figure out what pullbacks work for you, because there's so many different variations. You can have so many different pullbacks, so just figure out what works for you and implement it into your own trading. But yeah, that's what you want to be looking for, because you don't just want to rush in, as like 70-80% of the time you'll have a pullback before price drops. And otherwise, price could just carry on. It could push down a little bit and then just push up. And how many times have you probably taken a trade and exactly that has happened? So that's why you want to wait for a bit of confirmation sometimes. But they're the trades you want to be looking for. 1, 2, 3 different areas you want to be looking to take advantage of that trade. And don't be put off if you take a trade here and you lose, and then you come up to here, and even if you lose here, and then if you come to this third area and you're scared to take it, but we actually get the entry up here and we push all the way down to here, guess what? If you've lost 2 trades here, are you going to be bothered when you make 11% there? No, because you've made a net of 9% profit. So if you do end up taking 2 trades and losing, don't be bothered. Don't worry about it, because it's not about your losses. It's inevitable. Losing is just a business expense to trading, essentially. It's something you cannot avoid. So don't worry about it, and just look to take every trade in your trading plan, and your edges will play out. So that's that trade. Really simple, even though I just saw that. What's the next pair then? Obviously we could actually have some more Fibonacci levels on here, but I just have this for now to keep the charts nice and clean. GB yen, I'm actually covering a few this week. So I covered this one I think 3 weeks ago, and I said the price could drop from the double top or drop from this level. And as you can see, we started to drop from the double top instead. And now we're just looking to take advantage. Well, we're just looking for the pullback before price continues to push down, or vice versa, we could push back up and come to here. You never know what's going to happen with trading. It's just all probabilities, and that's all it is. You play your edge, you don't know. Price could come back up. It could retest, it could double top, triple top, push up, break above. It could do whatever. All you're looking for is trades in your trading plan. So for me, at this moment in time, price is telling me that we've pushed down and we're looking for a correction back here before we pull back even further. But at the back of my head, I know that there's a probability that price either pushes back up to here and we drop, or we push back up to here and we drop. Or we do nothing, like I just said, and it does the complete opposite and just pushes up even further, but I don't know. I just have a good idea of what is going to happen. So if we go into the 1 hour, all I'm looking for now is for price to double top at this Fibonacci level. There was an entry here. We had price hit the level, reject, push down, and then we just had a free touch pattern back to the Fibonacci level like this, and then price dropped out. Didn't take the trade. Even if I did, I would have taken a break even. But now we're just looking for clear price action to the level. I mean, with double tops, actually, I usually just take, if I have a clear double top on a Fibonacci level, I'll just take it the rejection. So you don't need clear price action for this one. I should probably at some point add a bit of discretion here so I can say when to, I will actually make a video, when to look for so I'm going to make another video, when to look for clear price action, when to just take rejection at the area, and when to wait for a pullback. Because I keep saying these things, and I should probably clear up a little bit when to. But if I have a clear free touch pattern, I'll take a rejection. If I have price just going to a Fibonacci level by itself, I will wait for clear price action, the free touch pattern to the level. If I don't have the free touch pattern, I'll wait for a push down and a pullback. And if I get a double top Fibonacci level from a clear push away from a significant level, then I will just take a rejection at the area like this one. We had that clear double top. Price is clearly pushed away. We're looking for a pullback. We know that there's a very high probability that price will continue to push down from that area. So that's why I'm happy to take a rejection at the double top on a Fibonacci level, because I've done all my back testing, I have all my results. I know there's a very high probability that if I just set the entry here, put my stop loss above that, see where the next low is, and try and, what I usually do is look for the nearest low and get 3% to that low, because I know moves like this happen every day, and so I can get front to there, and then that's all I'm looking for. Phone call from Switzerland. Anyone else that uses any trade broker knows how many phone calls we get from dodgy. So again, that's what I'm looking for on that pair. Just look for the price to here. If you want to take it at the area, just take it. Otherwise, wait for the push down, let pull back, and enter Roy. So that's that pair. The next pair, Euro Chuffington, and not my favourite pair. Again, I'm not a massive fan of the Chuff pairs, the Swiss franc, because they're very wicky, and they often just, you get involved and they're like, nope, take you out, and then pushing the way you said. Not a massive fan, but if, you know, nevertheless, I still like to, I can still win trades on them, and I'm still positive. I just not a massive fan of them. So this pair, we've just broke below this clear double bottom, and so we're just looking to see if price either carries on to push down, or we get the rejection and the price push up, pull back up. Trading double bottoms, again, isn't my favorite thing to do, because every single trader, not every single trader, most traders will have this double bottom plotted on, and they will be looking for entries to the upside, because, well, most people have this on, maybe they'll say support, resistance, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we're going to break below, retest, do this, do that, do this. And there's so much volatility, there's so much catching people out, big wicks, getting people caught out. So I'm not a massive fan of trading these areas, because so many other people are trading this area. So I'll always wait for a bit of confirmation if I trade double bottoms. I'm going to wait for the clear push up, followed by a pullback. Not a small, I won't be waiting for a small push up, I'll be waiting for a clear push up, followed by a pullback before price pushes up. Or I'll be waiting for the push down, followed by a pullback, and then look for that. That's all I'm looking for on that pair. I don't want to get involved in anything else. I do not want to take this trade at the area. This is one of those trades I do not just want to be playing the area, because I know that there's not a very strong chance that I will win that trade if I do that. even if I get a clear free touch pattern to this area, I still not really looking to take the trade, because I know that price will often just break below, and most of the time, you know, you never know when it's actually going to push up. We'll just start to consolidate at the area, we'll just have anything, and then it will just randomly decide to push up. So I really do not want to be looking for entries on that pair. Oh, that's my cat. What do you want, cat? Oh, you want to help? You want to help? Okay, no. Well, anyway, yeah, you don't know, cat. You can't help me. You don't know what you're doing. So that is that pair. Okay, the last pair is a pair that it's just my short-term plays. It's not a pair that I have a mass amount of daily confluences. All I'd look for is in the daily. If I've had a clear push, I'll be looking for, you know, we've clearly got price pushing down, correcting, pushing down, correcting. So all I'm looking for is a little bit of clear price action to look for a short-term sell. That's it. And you can clearly see that. Well, I haven't got my fib levels in at the minute, so I'm just looking for this double top. But I'm just looking to see how price reacts to the double top up here, and seeing if I can get involved in a short-term sell. The trade I broke down last week, I can't actually remember what pair it was, but I know that the one I broke down for that short-term play for the week actually ended up banking 5%. Actually, really nice trade. So again, this is this week's. All you're looking for is price to come up to the double top, maybe break above before we push down. That is the wrong arrow. So we're looking for price come up to here before maybe pushing down here. And we could obviously just break above a little bit before we drop, wait for the pullback, and then go down to here. So that is what we're looking for on that pair, hopefully. So that's all the pairs for this week. Like I said, the last few weeks, a lot of these trades have been playing out. If you've caught them, you'd have made some profit. So hopefully the same happens this week, and you know, every other week I do it, and you catch the trades and you make some money. So yeah, that's that. I'll see you next week.